other ones here and there over the years, like Jessica Sawyer, lived too far away, Liz Masterson, had a really strict mom, and Emily Cantor, kleptomaniac. But Veronica was just the one that stuck. But through all the guest stars, Mollie and I never drifted. We never fought, out loud, or disagreed or veered from our self-proclaimed title of best friends. Even if we weren't sure why we chose each other anymore, of all the other best friends we could have chosen, what we knew was that it was working for us. And it made us feel protected and powerful in the fickle and volatile Greencliff private school battleground. Our best friendship was our life raft. I imagine the Army employs the buddy system for similar reasons. It was our job to make sure the other was never left behind. Even when I stopped going to Mollie's house after school, I'd call her at night, and we'd talk about Veronica, or Brian, or our parents, or how we were so lucky to have each other, someone else who truly understood what it was to hate everything. She stood in her driveway now, planted next to her mailbox like a lawn ornament, arms crossed, biting her thumbnail, tapping her snakeskin ballet flats. "Can we stop at a drugstore?" she groaned, slamming the door of my antique Volvo. "Sure. Why?" But I already knew why. "I need to take a Plan B." "Again?" I said, exhaling my morning Marlboro Light, backing out of her cul-de-sac. "You do realize that Plan B is not actually a recognized form of birth control?" "The condom broke. Fuck you." I rolled my eyes. Mollie was always having some sort of pregnancy or STD or UTI crisis. In my opinion, a convoluted way to keep her active sex life a relevant topic of conversation. "You really want to take it again? You puked for like 24 hours straight last time." "Better to puke today than every day for the next 9 months." She pulled her silky blonde hair into a ponytail, opened her mouth, and applied eyeliner in my rearview mirror, which meant that she was expecting to see her boyfriend, the glorious and notorious Sam Fuchs, at some point midday. No one wore eyeliner to an all-girls school unless they were expecting an unexpected visit from a boy. "You're probably not even ovulating. People try for like years to get pregnant and can't. All odds and Sam's roid-raged THC-saturated sperm considered, I very seriously doubt that you managed to conceive last night." "This morning," she snickered. I knew she wanted me to ask how she managed that, but I refused to take the bait. Mollie was having sex. I was not. And she felt the need to remind me of this on a daily basis, because, for the first time, we were not in the same place at the same time, and she seemed to revel in that. I had news of my own for her for once. News I'd been putting off sharing for weeks, but knew I'd eventually have to tell her. I figured now was the perfect time to slip it, while she was busy in her own vortex of self-obsession. "By the way," I choked out as we turned into the parking lot, "I'm doing something kind of random." She looked at me cross-eyed. What?" "I'm trying out for a band." She laughed. "You're joking. When?" "Wednesday." As we pulled into the suburban shopping center, silver, white, and navy SUVs pulled in and out of the spots around us. Greencliff moms with frosted ponytails, wearing full-body Lululemon armor, bounced in and out of the CVS and Starbucks and tanning salon holding toddlers and lattes, pushing strollers and fingering their smartphones. Dads puttered around the parking lot in business suits, clutching paper coffee cups. Noses buried in Enquirers and Wall Street journals on their way downtown into Philadelphia. Greencliff was already abuzz, and dew hadn't even burned off the asphalt yet. "I need to do something different," I said as I shifted into park. "I'm kind of bored. Aren't you bored?" "What kind of band? A metal band? An R&B girl group? A marching band, perhaps?" She glared at me cockeyed and scrunched her slopey, freckled little nose. I chose to ignore her snark and pretend her questions were supportive and genuine. "Remember my old piano teacher?" I chewed my cuticle.